Hey there! Welcome! Take a look around.
Welcome back. Our last mission was really something, wasn't it? I think I've become quite adjusted to combat, although it would be nice if it were easier to win all of the time. I will do my best to advance to the point where I won't get in the way. I'm sorry to have bothered you. Excuse me. What are you grinning at? I just thought it would be nice if we could talk a little. You hardly ever say anything. Is there a specific reason you refuse to communicate? I see.
You're just in time! Quick! You've got to hide me!
Hey, Headmaster! Today's the day. Is that you? Great. Hold down the Headmaster for me, will ya? Great. Good job.
Hey! I'm an old man! Be gentle!
I'm not going to be gentle with an old man who greets me like that instead of saying hello.
I can't help it. What can I do? Perhaps you're wondering why I go to such lengths to appreciate beauty. Am I right?
That's enough, old man.
Listen, it's not that I'm an old man, it's just that I find you exquisite. Come to think of it, 178 years ago when I finished basic training and set off into the world for the first time.
Headmaster, is this story gonna take long?
Quiet. Just listen. Everything I saw and heard was new to me. I was especially moved by unrestrained natural beauty. The other races' forms were exquisite, breathtaking, different volumes and temperaments, so beautiful and so shapely. I then concluded that the human physique is the supreme specimen of beauty. So delightful, so profound.
And?
I mean, shouldn't we tolerate an old man whose admiration of supreme beauty occasionally causes him to act out?
Yeah, right. If you like that stuff so much, how about you go flirt with the president?
Well, he was far too skinny in his younger days, but the years have matured him into a fine form indeed.
Please, stop. Just listening makes me queasy. Hey, stop! Come back here!
headquarters. A special mission has come in for you. Please report to Guardians headquarters for further details.
I've been waiting for you. A new special mission request has come in. Further details will be given in the conference room. But first, maybe you should save Vivian from Hyuga.
Your face? I would never think it belonged to a caste. It so perfectly expresses your inner beauty. I have yet to meet anyone with a look so rich and so expressive as yours. This must be the work of the Holy Light.
Yes, my facial expressions utilize revolutionary technology, never before used by a caste.
Ah, yes, indeed. I can surely tell. Your eyes, they tell the whole story. Here, look into my eyes. You can see your reflection, can't you? You'll see the lady who is utterly captivating me.
This has been going on for a while. Hyuga has a bad habit of trying to seduce every woman he meets. He's not a bad guy, though. Oh, hello. I was waiting for you. We will be working together again.
And you're partners with her? To be able to work with such a beauty, I must say I am quite jealous. I am Hugo Wright, of the Mobile Defense Force. By the way, Vivian, would you fancy catching a movie or...
Hyuga, I think you'd better stop it right there. If you go around talking to everyone like that, what'll happen when you find someone you truly like?
It is the guidance of the Holy Light that leads me to these beautiful women. I believe that every encounter should be treated with equal gratitude.
Oh, please. Both of you, hurry to the conference room.
You two as well. Actually, I've gotten word of the mission and am, in fact, on my way to the conference room myself.
Then it will be the three of us on this mission. Let us go to the conference room. It seems you have arrived at last. I am terribly sorry we're late. I would hope you'd have a better appreciation for your role as guardians, protectors of the future of Kural.
Ah, Lou, you're just as tough as ever.
A casual attitude towards our obligations leads to sloppiness on the field, which leads to casualties. I will do better. Now, a brief explanation. I am Lou, of the Investigations Unit. I am not your direct superior, but have been given this mission, and I have selected the three of you. Moving on to the mission itself. We've received reports of damage caused by altered native creatures from farms on the planet Perun. Though we should have completely purified the system of them, we cannot rule out possible seed involvement.
That was an area I previously purified myself.
You've been asked to assist, as there is a possibility you were incomplete in your first purification attempt.
No, we purified everything.
I would like to believe that, but the area we were contracted to purify
is bordering Alliance military territory.
So you're saying you don't know whether it's us or the Alliance military that's responsible?
Both parties may be responsible, or the cause could be something completely unforeseen.
Well, we won't know until we get there.
When you've suitably equipped yourselves, go to the Perum-bound shuttle. You've been asked to stop by the Perum branch.
Understood? Shall we go then?
Is Lou always so...
Yes, she limits her emotions. She may come off as harsh, but you shouldn't let it get to you.
She limits her emotions?
Lou is a special caste, manufactured to have superior talents and abilities. She is made up of multiple units, each one a Lou with a shared consciousness. Each Lou unit's experiences are analyzed simultaneously in real time. She limits her facial expressions as they have a slight but adverse effect on a caste's data processing abilities.
Multiple bodies? That explains it. That must be why she is constantly transmitting and receiving on the exact same frequency as her own.
But it's not as if she completely shuts off her emotions, like she did before. Recently, in her interactions with various people, she has taken an interest in the subtleties of their emotions. Thanks to that, she has ever so slightly begun to show some facial expression when it won't interfere with her duties. So, she's not really a cold person. But if we keep slacking off, we'll most certainly be scolded again. Oh, before I forget, let me give you my partner card. I'm off now. I'll see you at the Guardians branch on Peru.
Welcome. Greetings.
Welcome.
on a mission here?
Yeah, something like that. But here, I can't hold my head high like I do at the colony. Here, humans, Newmans, and beasts, in other words, non-castes, are just outsiders.
Outsiders.
Oh, that's right. You don't have much experience in the world yet. You probably already know, but here on Perum, the government, courts, and lawmakers are all run by castes. Not that the other races are ostracized. All the other races living here have their business and lead normal lives.
But then, how are they outsiders?
The idea that non-caste races are inferior is widespread here. It's that whole caste supremacy thing. The Alliance military especially tends to think that way. Of course, you won't find castes like that in the Guardians.
Castes feel they are a superior race? I don't feel that way at all. What makes you... How could... If that's true, it makes me sad. It seems contradictory for castes, who supposedly value reason over emotions, to be biased like that.
It seems like a lot of castes have a fundamental complex that they tend to take out on others. Maybe it's a reaction to not being a living, organic being.
It seems very narrow-minded to blame others for one's own inferiority complex. I don't understand the logic. So this is what sadness feels like.
Vivian, you need to see the world for what it is. See and experience it for yourself. Don't let anyone else's ideas cloud your own.
I will try not to.
I don't want you giving her any funny ideas either. You're partly responsible for the type of person she becomes. Get it? Not gonna say anything then? Well, whatever. I'm out of here.
Thank you for your guidance. Be careful.
You too.
Welcoming to Guardians. We make the future of tomorrow's grow. I've been expecting you. Last but not least, I'm Sheena of the Holt City Guardians branch. I don't have good speaking skills. Please excuse me. I will be explaining about your mission to be. Our destination is Green Farm. Native creatures from former infected areas are making damages. I think you is aware that there was previously large-scale seed purification carried out here.
We are aware of the situation. We have someone who is involved in that mission accompanying us.
You're right? I've heard.
Hey, you're here. Shall we get going then? But before that... Sheena, today of all days, we should follow the guidance of the Holy Light. Don't you think?
Hyuga, you're here! What are the Holy Light saying?
They are saying you should have the opportunity to gaze at the night sky with me. How about it?
Oh, we interpret them differently. I'm being told that I should be sleeping at night. I've nothing further. Please begin your mission at the mission counter.
Well, shall we go?
Come on, Sheena.
May the Holy Light have guidance. Bye-bye.
Green Farm. We've arrived.
It's so vibrant.
Is this the first time you've seen a site like this on Peru? This planet has much natural beauty such as this. But it was all artificially created after the 500-year race war destroyed the planet's own natural beauty. It's all manufactured.
That's right. The complete lawlessness of true nature exceeds what you can see or imagine here.
But the labor required to turn desolation into this beauty is no small feat. I have to tip my hat to the castes. Domestic Koltova are raised here. Not so long ago, the Koltova here were infected and altered by the seed. I was one of the people responsible for carrying out that purification.
They say there's a possibility that the infected Koltova are from other places where purification was incomplete.
At any rate, if we don't completely purify the area, the damage will only spread. Now, we were supposed to meet the client here. She sure is running late.
Guardians! You're Guardians, right?
You're Kalam. We've met before. This child's guardian, Norfe, is our client. But where is she?
I can't seem to get in contact with my mom!
Your mom?
The cast, Rimley and Norfolk. She's my mom now.
Is that so? Well, where was your mom headed?
To the very end of the farm. When the monsters came, she went out to block the road to protect our Koltova. But I lost contact with her.
It appears we need to hurry.
His mom. That boy has really grown up.
Do you know him?
This farm was run by Kalam's parents. But both of them were killed in an accident when the seed first arrived. Then the farm's domestic Koltova were infected and altered by the seed. I met Kalam during my mission to purify them.
I see.
Kalam had just lost his parents and he was withdrawing into himself. He wouldn't let Norfe near him, and she had just become his guardian.
Why would he do such a thing?
Because Norfe was a caste. Castes are a race that think logically and coldly, or so Kalam had convinced himself. But Norfe eventually managed to convey to him that she would protect him.
And now, Kalam calls her his mom.
We have to protect those two, and this land. Let's hurry. It seems we're facing an unforeseen amount of purification.
I am quite proud of you.
The native creatures here are infected by the seed. It seems that purification really wasn't complete after all.
By purification, do you mean the destruction of seed-infected creatures?
It might be a little misleading, but there is no way to return them to normal once they're infected to this point. All we can do is destroy them and prevent the infection from spreading further.
Please wait. I'm reading a distress call. It appears to be from Remley and Norfay.
Do you have a location?
Yes, I will take us there.
I can rest a little easier just knowing where she is. Let's hurry.
Understood.
Norfay, are you all right?
Guardians, you came for me.
It's all right now, but Kalam is worried about you.
He's safe then. Thank you.
Why didn't you wait for us to arrive?
The altered creatures weren't just on the farm. They had started to come into residential areas. I had to do whatever I could before it was too late.
You should have known how dangerous that decision was.
Even so, I couldn't stand by and do nothing. Even if I'm damaged, I can be repaired to a point. But Kalam can't. I have to protect him.
That sounds reasonable. It's certainly a caste-like way to look at things.
But a caste with sympathy for another race? Doesn't that go against the idea of caste superiority? Caste supremacy is the call of self-involved castes with no interest in other races. Kalam is very important to me.
That is an abstract expression, but I sense it is appropriate.
If it's for Kalam's sake, then I'm not afraid to lose myself. I know it's contradictory to say I want to protect him even if I lose myself, but that is how I feel.
A caste who feels love for one of another race. It seems I need to do some error correction concerning my image of castes.
Anyhow, that completes this rescue mission.
We have accomplished some purification, but I think we should investigate into the next area. But we need to transport Norfei back to Kalam.
I'll take responsibility for getting Norfei back to Kalam.
Should we inform the Alliance military about the inadequate purification?
No, we can't determine that just yet. First, we should finish our mission and report back to headquarters. You two be careful.
This is the last of the farm areas. Once this area is purified, our mission is complete. But I find it hard to understand Norfei and Kalmam's relationship. What do you... I still don't have enough experience. Maybe once I do, I'll be able to understand the subtleties of emotions. Someday, I will be able to understand emotions, but now I can only understand them at a very basic level. I need to know what connects two people's hearts. In any case, I've come up with a word for their relationship. They have a bond. It's a word that implies many things, but I think it really fits. Well, we aren't done yet. Let's go. That sound. Let's investigate. That was unexpected. Are you okay? You look all right. Let's rendezvous with Hyuga.
Nicely done. The most important thing is that you made it back safely.
I can't believe so many infected native creatures were able to escape purification before.
Their numbers were certainly unexpected, but at least the farm is safe now. Norfe and Kalam can live without worry.
Guardians, thank you so very much. Kalam, say thank you to the nice guardians. Kalam? Leave me alone! Kalam, everyone worked so hard to save the farm.
I was more worried about you, Mom! How could you just leave me and run off to such a dangerous place like that? What if you... What would I do?
Kalam, I'm sorry, Kalam. I was wrong. I won't ever leave you alone again. I promise. Thank you.
Bond.
Well, shall we be going now?
Yes.
Hello, we're back.
Ah, Hyuga! I was waiting for you. Nice work with the Peru mission.
Headmaster, we identified life forms infected by the seed at Green Farm. They appear to have spread from a region the Alliance military were in charge of purifying.
There haven't been any reports of large-scale seed attacks since purification was completed. This incident might just be the tip of the iceberg.
On this mission, we only carried out purification at the assigned site. We can't ignore the possibility that other altered creatures could exist. We hope that you'll inform the Alliance military.
It won't be easy talking to the Alliance military about this. They did some heavy firebombing, and I don't think they'll easily accept that they could have missed something.
Yes, but it's clear that the seed are there now.
Blue, connect me to Captain Fulian Kurtz of the Alliance military.
Yes, sir.
Captain Fulian Kurtz, commander of the 177th Unit of the Alliance military.
Luke Nav of the Guardians here. We worked together to suppress the seed some time ago.
What business do you have with the Alliance military?
You were previously in charge of seed purification at Parum's Raphon Meadow, I believe. On a recent Guardians mission, we identified seed-infected native creatures originating in that region.
That is unlikely. That area was burned until there were no life readings from any life forms, seed-infected or not.
The seed, however, are there. And what's more, they're expanding and attacking civilians.
We didn't miss anything. However, I'll acknowledge that some unknown element is affecting the native creatures. We will conduct an investigation into the cause.
Understood. Only a few Guardians know about this. We have classified this matter and hope you see to it that information isn't needlessly released.
I understand. We will endeavor not to worry the populace. I trust that is all.
Yes.
He wished to absolve the Alliance military of any fault. Did he not seem quite arrogant?
You seem to be immune to the caste superiority complex. That could be a good thing, but it also seems like instead you've got animosity towards castes. Am I right?
It is exactly as you've said. Prejudice isn't fair or just.
I think Kurtz was very fair just now. He didn't blame us, and he will investigate the matter. I don't think he was being arrogant.
That's right. Kurtz is a fine man. At first, he was haughty and looked down on me like certain castes do. But during the fight against the Seed, he showed how devoted he was to protecting the Goral system.
Everyone has their own position, Viv. If Kurtz acknowledges a mistake, it reflects on the entire Alliance military. His response can't really be helped.
I understand. I was the prejudiced one. But there is still something that bothers me. I can understand, but something still remains in my head.
Those are emotions. They will play tricks on you. They slow you down, bias your predictions, and obstruct your sense of fairness.
Oh,
Perhaps I shouldn't say it, but Vivian, you are quite uncaste-like.
am I? But there are casts like Headmaster Nav and Lou as well.
Just give yourself another 100 years or so to get used to it, Vivian. Now, where do we go from here? Lou, the confidentiality agreement, if you would.
Yes, sir. Everyone, please sign this.
Confidentiality?
That's right. Information about the remaining seed is to be kept top secret. I don't even want other Guardians to know about this situation. The people of Goral believe the seed are gone for good. If the truth gets out, we'll have a system-wide panic. We need to control the situation. All of you, as of now, I'm transferring you to the investigations unit. You two are the most deeply involved, after all. It'll be tough work, but you'll be investigating as an elite anti-seed force. Don't forget, this is all classified. You alone will be protecting the future of Goral. I'll contact you again when we have another classified mission. Until then, you may continue to accept missions. That's it for today. You'd better get some rest.
Vivian, if you're ever free, would you care to accompany me to a movie?
Yes, Hyuga, that would be fine. But only if he can go too.
Well, a chaperone, then. Well played, friend. Well, I shall take my leave here. Goodbye.
Well, Hyuga, we will be going now. Thank you for all your help on the mission.